Waited for the draft in order to get going. You've been very active and aggressive. Talk us through your philosophy once the season ended in terms of your vision for what you wanted to do, because you certainly have been a man of action since the season ended.
Well, we had a very disappointing season last year, and we never really seemed to get going, and seemed to be a malaise almost over the team all year. And at the end of the season, we sat down and we really broke down our team, and we just felt that we couldn't bring the same group of players back and expect different results. So we've been very aggressive, trying to get ahead of the free agent market, make some trades to make us better. And as a team that's tight to the cap, in order to make some of these trades, we had to move money out before we could take the money in. So it's been a very busy few weeks, and of course you had the expansion draft as well that we had to work around and wait for the results of. And but we're, so far we're very pleased with what we've done. We certainly traded and moved out some excellent players, and players like Jake Voracek that have been instrumental parts of our core for so long. But again, frankly, we need a change. It's time, and we think we've brought in some players that bring a lot of energy, bring some skill, and will certainly change the dynamic of our team going forward.
Well, Chuck, you certainly changed the right side of your defense. There's no question about that. You've added Ryan Ellis, and you got Ristolainen yesterday from the Buffalo Sabres. Give me your thoughts on those two players, where they're going to fit, and why they were the two players that you thought made sense to add to your group.
Well, as you know, EJ, right shot defensemen are hard to come by, and we wanted to add two right shot defensemen to play with Provorov and Sanheim, and we were looking for competitive people. We were looking for people that could play on specialty teams. Certainly looking at a guy like Ryan Ellis. He's been part of the leadership core in Nashville for many years. He's a very good penalty killer. He can play on the power play. He's an elite passer, helps you get out of your own zone well. And Ristolainen is another big physical defenseman, a guy that can kill penalties, play on the power play, and bring a little bit of nastiness to our lineup. And I thought we were way too easy to play against last year, and both of these guys are highly competitive people and with good skill sets. And I think they will help make our group stronger and certainly complement Provorov and Sanheim very well.
We appreciate your candor. It's already been mentioned, the Voracek deal, but coming your way as a result of that move is a player that fans in Philly are going to compare to Rocky. The level of effort, his size, his passion. This Kim Atkinson kid, the first time I interviewed him, just so likable. And oh, by the way, a very capable hockey player, an all-star, a 30-goal scorer. What do you like most about his game?
Honestly, almost everything. He's just a hockey player. He's a guy with high energy, a high motor. For a smaller player, he scores his goals on the inside. He gets to the net. He pays the price. He's an elite penalty killer. Just brings energy, commitment, team orientation. Had a great conversation with him on the phone, and I was pretty pumped up after it. I mean, if he brings that energy every day, then we're going to be a much better hockey team.
Chuck, the free agent window opens on July the 28th. You've got Carter Hart as the goaltender that is going to be the goaltender, it seems like, for the future of this franchise. What are you thinking in terms of a number two guy there? Are you going to go out on the market? Is Brian Elliott still an option? Where are you at in terms of solidifying that second spot?
Well, Carter's clearly, our goalie of the present and our goalie of the future, but this is going to be a very difficult schedule this year, this 82-game schedule. With the Olympic break in, it's a little bit more compressed than a normal schedule. We have a lot of back-to-backs. We have a lot of tough road trips, just like every other team in the league. So I would assume most teams are going in with an assumption that it will be hard for anybody to play more than 50 games this year. So, whether you have a 50-30 split or 45-35, we're looking for a guy to come in and push Carter, be a good teammate, but compete to win games for our hockey team. So we'll get the best guy we can, and there's certainly some names that are available in the marketplace, and that'll be our focus here for the next 3-4 days.
Staying on the topic of Carter Hart, who I root hard for, such a high-character young man. Statistically, his numbers took a hit last season as compared to the season before. What do you expect in the coming season?
I expect Carter to bounce back, and look, everybody's numbers were down last year. We were We played poorly. We weren't very good in any facet of the game. We gave up too many chances. Our forwards didn't do a very good job up the ice. Our D didn't do a very good job, and our goalies didn't stop enough pucks. I mean, we were brutal defensively. There's no other way of putting it. And Carter, as our team improves, Carter will improve, and as Carter improves, our team will get better too. But he's a young goalie. It was certainly a lot of adversity for all of us last year, but this is a young man with high-end talent, high-end hockey sense, and he's going to bounce back. He'll make the adjustments he needs to make, and we expect him to be a very good goalie next year.
As I said before, we really appreciate your candor. Chuck Fletcher, good luck to you and your team.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.